What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the TF Movie Show. This is just a web series where we're talking about the Transformers live-action movie franchises, episode number 59. And we're going to take a little bit of a break in this episode from our regularly scheduled programming, and that was my little mini-series, the revisiting of the Transformers live-action franchise, where it's 12 parts, and that is in the first episode, I talk about the journey to the first movie, and then the next episode is I review the film and kind of summarize how I feel about it now after 13 years, and then I keep on going until I've talked about every single film. We're going to take a break from that because we got to talk about the next Transformers live-action film, which is coming out in summer of 2022. There was an event a few days ago, last week, called the Festival of Licensing, and Hasbro had a presentation there, and they were talking about their upcoming films. And there's a number of films that they talked about and wanted to present to the audience, the investors, about. And that is, there is the movie for the Transformers Cyberverse, you know, their animated series. There's also, they talked a little bit about War for Cybertron. They talked about a G.I. Joe film that's coming out that followed up from G.I. Joe Origins Snake Eyes. They're going to make more films, which is basically them rebooting the franchise after Rise of Cobra and Retaliation. There is a Power Rangers reboot. There is a My Little Pony CGI movie, and a Dungeons and Dragons film coming out. But what we're here to talk about is the fact that there is a new Transformers movie coming out. We already know that, but we didn't have a solid idea of when exactly and what, because there are a number of options out there. While they haven't exactly explained which movie this is, they do at least have a solid date. Now, they didn't mention the specific date, but they did mention summer of 2022. And that's very, very exciting because it is going to be a summer movie, unlike Bumblebee, which was released in December of 2018. 4 years later, actually 3.5 years later, in summer of 2022, we're going to get our brand new installment in the live-action franchise. Now, we don't know which one it is going to be, but there are options, of course. There are different possibilities. It could be the animated Transformers Cybertron prequel animated film from director Josh Cooley, who directed Toy Story 4. That is an option. Or there is the Beast Wars film, or the Transformers, or the Bumblebee sequel, rather. And they already have writers for that. I forgot their names, but they do have a writing team for those films. We just don't know which one it is. It could be any one of those three. And for me, I'm not actually quite sure which one it is, to be completely honest, but for me, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, for the moment, let's just read what they had to say for Transformers, the next live-action film. We are in deep development, along with our partners at Paramount, on the 7th live-action feature of the Transformers franchise. Slated to release in summer 2022, the next blockbuster film will bring action-packed high adventure from the lore, which will thrill audiences worldwide and will continue to propel the franchise forward. These are all wonderful, positive words that they're saying for their franchise. Now, they did mention that this is going to be the 7th live-action feature for the Transformers franchise, so I guess that does rule out the animated prequel from director Josh Cooley. I guess that does, which leaves us with Beast Wars or Bumblebee 2, which could be the Bumblebee and Optimus Prime buddy movie, or it could be the full-on Transformers movie, you know, full-on Transformers, just like Transformers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are full-on Transformers movies, not focused on a single character like Bumblebee or Optimus Prime, but focused on, you know, the Autobot adventures as a whole, but of course with human elements in them. Who knows what they're going to do? But I'm just excited about the fact that this is a film that's in active development now. I don't know what's going on with the Josh Cooley film. I really don't. There hasn't been any announcement. In fact, as a matter of fact, this is the first big announcement in a long, long time. A lot of people have been wondering what is going on. When is this movie coming out? And it's really hard to say. It's hard to say, and it's hard to really... I think the studios have a hard time giving us some information or reporting on anything. mostly because with COVID and a global pandemic going on out there, everything's uncertain. As a matter of fact, summer 22 could still be uncertain, but that is their projected date. The fact is that they have to give the investors something. They got to give the public something to work with, and that is at least give us a date, summer 2022. That's not unreasonable after a, I guess I wouldn't say a hiatus, but like a break in production because of a COVID-19. I guess now is a really, I think things are back on schedule, right? Things are getting a little bit better, but whenever there's an outbreak, it always delays things. It's kind of annoying, but that's just life. We got to deal with it. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited for another journey. Are you excited? I'm excited, and this just kind of works out because I'm doing this web series about revisiting the Transformers live action franchise where I'm retracing the journey again. Now we're going to get another journey very, very soon. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for them to announce which film it's actually going to be. I'm waiting for them to announce who's the director. I know they're probably going to tell us the story much, much later on. Give us like small plot details, or the actual official plot. And this also announce what actors, which celebrities are going to be in it. Okay, please be some no names. Okay, I want it to be no names because I want to focus on the. I want us as audience to focus less on the actor that's in that role, in the main character human role. I want us to focus on the robots. Okay, I think it's time for that. I think it's about time they gave us that. All right, they gave us a human focused series for a long time. Now it's time to focus on the robots, okay? But I know they'll still, keep the humans in there because we got to have that human element. You just got to have it, right? It's just, if it's going to be live action, they just got to have it, right? But, this is very, very exciting news. And this just falls perfectly on schedule because when you really think about it, let's just say that pre-production takes place between now and the end of winter. So let's say that's February or March of 2021. All right, that means they're done writing it and they're done pre-production, doing the storyboards, the script, and all that. That means they're just like the previous films, like the previous 6 films. I didn't really follow the production of Bumblebee that much. It was hard to follow it because it was a much smaller film. But the previous films, it was much easier to follow because they always stuck by the same schedule, and that was get ready for a summer release. So what that means is that the typical schedule is to start filming in April and May. Shoot throughout the entire spring and summer because it's such a big movie. It takes a lot of time. All the way till September/October. Okay, the bigger the movie, the longer it'll take, right? Till October, right? I don't think they're going to make a big movie like The Last Night or Age of Extinction. I think they're going to scale it down a bit. So let's just say they shoot from April to end of August/early September, okay? And it makes a lot of sense because during that time between fall of 2021 all the way to the release, they're focusing on post-production, which is the exact same schedule as the previous film. So it makes a lot of sense. So make no mistake about it, they are in pre-production. This film is in active development. We're going to see the announcements of the writers very, very soon. We're going to see the announcement of the director very, very soon. And then they're going to start casting. And then, of course, the most exciting part, besides the actual filming of it, the principal photography, is the announcements and the concepts of the characters, the Autobot and Decepticon characters. So we are back. We are so back. The journey is back, and get ready for it. So I'm super, super excited. Don't expect to see a lot of news about it like right away. It doesn't mean just because I had made this video, we're going to start seeing journey videos like every other day. It doesn't mean that. We're still in pre-production right now. So, but get ready. It is coming. We're going to jump right into it. Maybe not on the scale of a Michael Bay Transformers film, like not even close, but at least we're going to get something because it is hard to hide the production of a Transformers live action film, okay, especially if it's filmed in America. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are going to get more videos soon. Stuff about the journey. But in the meantime, I'm going to bring you the prologue and my next review of Revenge of the Fallen, okay? So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoyed this episode. As always, if you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Oxy. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.